Well, as a mother of two, and they just walked in.
They did, and they're so cute.
Oh, looking so adorable. I worry about this all the time, especially now that we're on summer break, of course, and it's about boredom. Is it actually a good thing, yes or no? I get worried about it.
Yeah, absolutely, because they're, not busy in school and learning and all that stuff. Well, 9 News parenting expert Dr. Sheryl Ziegler joins us this morning to break it down. Good morning. Thank you for being with us.
Good morning. This is a good one. It's about perfect timing. Some people have been out 1 to 2 weeks and they're like, what are we doing?
Right.
I feel like as parents, what we want to do is just fill up all the time. And that can be really bad. So talk about how boredom can actually be really good.
Oh my gosh. I talk about how boredom is so good all the time. So I want everyone to think about boredom as being the pathway to creativity. How else could kids get creative? If we structure all their time, if I even think about Legos, right? If Legos come with a picture and you're supposed to be building the picture, even that's not that creative. That's a different part of the brain. And so we want boredom. We want, and I hate even the term boredom, really. We just want free, unstructured time is the way I would put it. That's not filled in, that allows kids to get so into whatever their body wants to do, whatever mood they're in. Maybe they want to create music. Maybe they want to draw and do some artwork. Maybe they want to stare up at the sky. That's great too. Remember looking at clouds?
Yeah.
And like
stars.
looking, oh, at night, the stars for sure. And so that's where we daydream. And when you daydream, that's when you create things in your head or you imagine things. So this is lovely. Now, 12 hours of this a day? Too much. Too much. Right? But so this morning I woke up, it was so funny, it was like it was reading my brain. I saw Dr. Becky's post this morning and she was talking about boredom blocks. And I was like, ooh, that's good. I'm gonna give her credit for that. But maybe just having boredom blocks, although I wouldn't call that to my kid. I would just say like creativity blocks, right? But in your head, you're like boredom blocks, where there's just unstructured time and you balance it. Maybe it's an hour a day. It depends on the kid. It could go longer, it could go shorter depending on their age. But please don't be scared of this. This is amazing.
Okay.
I see my husband back there and I know what he's thinking because I am the type A.
You're more structured.
I am.
Yeah.
From 9:05 to 9:07, we're going to do whatever.
Yeah.
But he's always saying that time really sparks imagination.
Let it
creativity.
breathe. Yeah.
And it's so true.
Yeah.
He's so right. That's right.
Josh, you're right.
You're
Do you
right.
hear that?
Yay, Josh.
Wow. I'm sure it's not too much. So, Dr. Ziegler, what if kids are in like camps and traveling and things like that?
Yes, please make sure you really do build in those blocks because that's really important to them. Like I can't emphasize enough how much of their lives are so structured and that's what summer break is supposed to be about, right? Just go figure it out. So the other thing is like when they say to you, I'm bored, right? My response, I've been talking about this for a while, has always been like, oh, that's amazing. That means you have time to do something so cool. And yeah, they're gonna look at you for a second. And I mean, that could be cooking, that could be baking, it could be so many things. And so get excited for your kid and be like, oh, I wonder what you're gonna think of. What are you gonna make, right? And then they'll feel that energy. But if you're just like, that's not my problem. You've already been in camp for 4 hours a day and I still have to work. Like that makes it feel like, oh, then this time is awful.
Yes.
Maybe it's time to open that Steve Spangler book of, experiments or something, right?
Yeah. A good old science, make Play-Doh, make whatever the things are.
When you just said that, like, I'm bored, great, good for you. Literally, Josh goes, because he does that all the time. Yes, like truly. And so I think it's so true about like imagination, creativity. That's when they like think about things and explore new places in the backyard or whatever
explore
it is.
new things and explore things they've never. You could even prompt them. You could even say, what's something that you can try today that you've never done before? What's something you could draw today you've never done before? I wonder if you could write a poem. You can like give them a slight prompt as the parent because I know there's some parent listening right now that's like, no, that's not going to work with my kid, right? So, okay, prompt them. Or you give them little teasers, but they can do it. It's
I
great.
used to take out the camcorder and direct my sister and my cousins, and we do videos and plays and all sorts of stuff. So use that imagination, baby.
Now.
Yeah, look where we are today.
Yes.
Dr. Ziegler, great topic.
Thank
Thanks for coming in.
you.
Thank you.